Welcome back, fight fans, to MMA Pluse, your home for deep fight talk and the real stories behind the gloves. Today, we're diving into two major headlines shaking up the UFC world. First, a possible welterweight war between Belal Muhammad and undefeated killer Shavkat Rakhmonov. Is Belal finally getting his title shot? Or is the UFC throwing him into the lion's den? And second, the trilogy we never expected but now can't live without. Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway III, this time for the BMF belt. Could this be Dustin's final walk to the octagon? Let's break it all down. So let's kick off with what might be the most dangerous fight in the welterweight division. Rumors are heating up that Belal Muhammad could be next to face Shavkat Rakhmonov, the undefeated 18-0 finishing machine from Kazakhstan. Belal, who's on a 9-fight unbeaten streak, has been patiently waiting for his title shot. After dominating Gilbert Burns at UFC 288, many assumed he'd face the winner of Edwards versus Covington. That didn't happen. So now, we might be looking at Belal versus Shavkat as a title eliminator. Let's break this down. Shavkat's stats: 18 wins, 18 finishes, a perfect 100% finish rate, 9 KOs, 9 submissions. Most recently, he submitted Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and made it look easy. This guy is terrifying. Belal's situation: beat Demian Maia, Stephen Thompson, Vicent Luke, Sean Brady, and Gilbert Burns. Always counted out, always shows up. He's not flashy, he's not loud, but he gets the job done. So why is the UFC considering this matchup? Because they know Shavkat is inevitable, and Belal is the perfect test to see if he's truly ready for the belt. But also, from Belal's side, this is risky. He could sit and wait, but that's not who he is. He wants to fight. He wants to prove he's the best. Can Belal out-wrestle the submission specialist? Will Shavkat's killer instinct overwhelm Belal's strategic style? Is this fair to Belal or a trap to push Shavkat? You can't deny it, this is a banger of a fight. And the winner probably faces the champ later this year. Now on to another absolute blockbuster, Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway III for the BMF title, possibly Dustin's final UFC fight. UFC just announced this epic trilogy will headline UFC New Orleans on July 20. Let's rewind for a second. These two legends have fought twice before. First meeting, 2012, Poirier wins by submission. Second meeting, 2019, for the interim lightweight belt, Poirier wins again by decision in a Fight of the Year candidate. And now, they meet a third time, but this one's special. It's in Dustin's hometown of New Orleans. It's for the BMF belt, a title about grit, violence, and heart. And according to sources, this might be Poirier's retirement fight. This is legacy stuff. Poirier's side, coming off a brutal KO loss to Islam Makhachev at UFC 302, already said, "I have nothing left to prove, this could be it." The fan favorite, the people's champ. Win or lose, Dustin walks into legend status. Holloway's side, just knocked out Justin Gaethje with a buzzer beater in one of the greatest finishes ever, holding the BMF belt. Back at lightweight for this one. Wants to prove he can beat Poirier and defend the BMF throne. What's at stake? Pride, legacy, possibly the end of an era. This isn't just a fight, this is two of the most beloved warriors in MMA going to war one last time. The fans are the real winners here. Questions to ask. Can Max finally beat Poirier? Does Dustin still have that dog in him, or is the fire fading? Is this the perfect swan song or a brutal send-off? We'll find out in July. Quiet killer versus the future champion. Poirier versus Holloway III, a trilogy soaked in blood, heart, and legacy. What do you think? Does Belal deserve a title shot instead of a war with Shavkat? Will Poirier go out on top? Or will Max finish what he started years ago? Let us know in the comments. Hit like if you love real MMA breakdowns, subscribe for weekly fight talk, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode of MMA Pluse. This has been your host. Stay sharp, stay humble, and stay ready for war.